Well, it's that time. Time for another update video. What's going on, everyone? Derrikmonster here, back in with another video, and today I got an update video for you. There's a lot of stuff that I have on my mind that I want to just put out there, you know, and the last time I made an update video was almost a year ago. So I think it's time for another update video. And yeah, it's also in the middle of the night. So I'm very tired, so I'm sorry if I stutter over my words and stuff, because I want to get this out at the start of a new week. So yeah, I want to say that I'm officially done with school, and I do not mean I'm just done with school for the summer. I am done with school for ever. I finally graduated from college with an associate's in applied arts and science and digital audio engineering. So yeah, I don't have school anymore, so I'm out of school forever. Well, unless I want to go back and get another degree, but if I do, that will be years in the future, you know. We'll go back for a while. But now that I'm done with school, I have more time to put into streaming, making videos, and have more time to edit, because I don't have to worry about school projects, you know, homework, all that. I have more time to kind of just focus on kind of what I want to do, you know, and that's mainly streaming or whatever. And if you've been keeping up the channel, I have been doing food videos still. I still do those periodically. It's kind of hard to do it now that we're in kind of quarantine with the virus and everything, but we're going in the phases, which have helped. I've been going out a lot more, doing food videos on new stuff, and if I get requests or whatever. But you probably have also realized that I started uploading Renegade Platinum again out of nowhere, which means I've been streaming again. Now I haven't uploaded Renegade Platinum in about a couple weeks now, because I took some time off from streaming just so I could finish school, because I only had a couple weeks left and I wanted to kind of just finish school before I got back into streaming and stuff. But I want to talk to you about where I've been, because Renegade Platinum kind of popped out of nowhere and I started streaming again, you know, out of nowhere. But I want to talk to you about where I've been. So last time I streamed was in December 16th or 15th, somewhere around there. I did a sunshine stream with Tyler and Joe, and before that we did a stream for my birthday in August. And I kind of never really explained where I was during that time. I did explain it when I came back with Renegade Platinum in my first stream back with Renegade Platinum, and it's in the episode. I think it's episode 65, 66, somewhere around there. But yeah, where I've been. So we the last stream was in August, and then it's in September. God, I can't talk because it's been like in September. School started back up again, and all my classes were early in the morning. So I really didn't have time to stream, because I stream at night, because that's the most convenient time for me to stream, and because a lot of the internet's not being used up, because I really have bad internet. So if I stream during the day, the stream is not going to be good quality. You know, I'm going to drop a lot of frames, and you know, people don't want that, right? So I usually stream at night. But since my classes were so early in the morning, I had to go to bed early so I could wake up on time and get to my class on time, right? And these are classes I needed to pass. I mean, I had English 101, Multicultural Studies, and Acoustics of Music, which was kind of like a math class, a substitute for math. But yeah, I had those classes early in the morning, so I really couldn't, you know, stream where I wanted to. So I was like, okay, let me just finish up this quarter, and then I'll stream during spring, or I'll stream during winter break, and then in winter quarter, I can stream again, because I knew I would have classes later in the day. Well, winter break comes by and I just did not want to stream. I just didn't feel like streaming. I didn't have the motivation to stream for whatever reason. We did do that one stream of Sunshine that I mentioned, but that was kind of it. And then I kind of just said, you know what, I'm gonna start streaming when the new year starts, you know, start fresh, you know, it's a brand new year, I can kind of start fresh, you know, come back And then comes by New Year's Eve, and I feel a canker sore coming in on the side of my tongue and the back of my mouth. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want this canker sore to be there. So I started brushing my teeth more than 2 times a day. I started using some oral rinse, you know, to stop it from getting worse and hopefully make it heal faster. So yeah, wake up New Year's Day, January 1st, New Year. I woke up with 2 canker sores on the side of my tongue and on the back of my tongue where my molars are, and my tongue was swollen. So every time I would talk, those canker sores were rubbing up against my molars back here. And I was like, well, it hurts to talk, so I couldn't talk. So obviously I couldn't stream, right? Or else it would just be like a silent stream, which people don't want that, you know? So I couldn't stream. So about a week and a half go by, you know, I've been using oral rinse, brush my teeth more, and those canker sores are starting to fade, right? For whatever reason, I start to get a canker sore on the front of my tongue, right? And that, you know, hurt just as much. So I still couldn't talk, right? So I wait another week and a half, and they're starting to go by, and this is where snow starts coming down for school, you know? A couple snow days, and at the beginning of the week, I had a sore throat. I had a sore throat for a week, so there was only like 2 snow days. So those 2 snow days obviously didn't have school, but the rest of the week we had school, but I couldn't go because I just had a sore throat, you know, and it just hurt, and I was so fatigued. And this was before the virus, so it had nothing to do with the virus. Anyway, next week my sore throat's gone. You know, I was coughing a little, you know, but felt fine, you know, fine enough to go to school. I didn't have a fever or anything. So I go to school, but I started having these coughing fits. Like, I would cough so bad, and I would not stop coughing, and I would cough for like 2 to 3 minutes straight. And it would get so bad that I would almost vomit from coughing. But it was a dry cough. Nothing was coming up. Like, there was no snot coming up. Nothing. It was just a dry cough, and it would just hurt in my chest. So that weekend, I go to a doctor's. Turns out I have bronchitis. So, and if you just saw that flash, it's my computer going to its screensaver. But yeah, I got bronchitis. So I was like, well, shit. I had bronchitis for about 2-3 weeks. It's kind of all blurry now because it's all behind me. But yeah, I had bronchitis for about 2 or 3 weeks, right? And then when I got over it, I was getting behind on schoolwork. So I was like, you know what, quarter's almost over. I'll finish the schoolwork. Towards the end of the quarter, we had like a week left, and then quarantine hit, right? And then I was like, okay, this might actually be in my favor because now that I'm feeling better, I might be able to stream and stuff. Well, that was the plan, but like my internet was so bad for whatever reason. I don't know why my internet was bad for whatever reason. So during spring break and during most of the quarantine, my internet was shitty. Like, it was so bad that I would pull up a YouTube video, it would take 5 minutes to load, and then it would load, and then it would play it on like the lowest quality possible. It would play for 5 seconds, and then it would buffer and take 5 more minutes to load. It was so dumb. So it took a few weeks, you know, to actually get it to be fixed and everything. Tried putting the node closer in my room, plugging it in through Ethernet, and we had to reset the whole node and the whole router and everything. But yeah, it was fixed, and then, you know, I came back to streaming. You know, I was still doing videos every now and then. It was just harder to upload, but I could still edit, you know, because I didn't need the internet for that and stuff. It just took hours to upload, you know, with my internet being that bad. But I still did food videos and stuff. But yeah, then I got back in the streaming, and now we're here. And the reason I took off a couple weeks for streaming, I said this before, was because of school. But I also took a week off because I was having monitor troubles. My monitor would keep flashing, you know, every now and then it would like flash, go black, and then it would just rest like it wasn't even plugged in. And I couldn't figure out the problem, so I switched out monitors with a different monitor. And it worked for a while, and then the same problem happened. And turns out I just needed to unplug it from my computer and plug it back in, because apparently the port had some dust in it or whatever. But yeah, and then I took off, you know, couple weeks of streaming so I could finish school, and now I'm done. I plan to stream later this week, hopefully. Probably not at the beginning or the middle of the week, probably just at the end of the week, like a Friday or whatever. And I still want to have the weekends open so I can edit those videos, since I'm still streaming on Twitch. All the VODs, you know, get cut up and edited and put up on YouTube in episodes. So yeah. Okay, that's one topic down. Time for the next topic. By the way, I have a sticky note of all the topics I want to talk about, and next couple topics are going to be, you know, kind of short. But yeah, on to the next topic. I talked about this in a stream as well. I found the Wonders of GFuel. So you probably heard about GFuel from big YouTubers and big Twitch streamers who use GFuel. In fact, I have some right now, you know, so I can stay awake, you know, and actually make this video. But I've been using that when I stream so I can, you know, keep going for longer during my streams. That's how I was able to do that 5-hour stream. If you don't know about the 5-hour stream, I streamed for 5 hours doing tedious, mindless shit. And, you know, it was a good stream. I streamed at 5 a.m. in the morning, you know. But anyway, how I got into GFuel is I wasn't really interested in GFuel at first, but one of the content creators or YouTubers that I watch was actually in a GFuel tournament that he ended up winning, so he gets his own Shaker Cup, which will probably come later this fall. If you're wondering about it, it's UnitedGamer, aka Dylan. You know, I'll probably link his channel down in the description. But he was in a GFuel tournament, and you know, just one day he was doing a sleep lock, and I was like, you know what, I'll help him out, you know, because it, like, the more orders you got, the higher chance you had of, you know, getting into the finals and semifinals and stuff. So I helped him get into the finals. But yeah, I bought GFuel and I decided to get Hype Sauce because that was one of the flavors he recommended, and it seems like people like Hype Sauce. So I got Hype Sauce, and then when it arrived and I tried it for the first time, I was so productive that day, and I did a video of trying Hype Sauce for the first time. But you know, after I did that video, I was so productive for the rest of the day. I got so much homework done. I got like 2 videos edited. I redid a lot of thumbnails. Basically, I was productive, and I found out that GFuel just gives me more energy, and I can do things from longer periods of time, and it made me focus. Like, GFuel gives you energy, it makes you focus, and some other stuff. I can't remember all that GFuel does. I'll like put it like right here, like everything it does. But yeah, so I started using GFuel during my streams and stuff, which made me stream longer, and that's why I've been getting to Renegade Platinum so easily, because we finished the post game in one stream, you know, which, you know, we're almost done with Renegade Platinum, so it'll be nice to move on to a new game. Yeah, we'll probably have like 2 more streams for Renegade Platinum, and then we'll probably move on to a different game, but I'll get to that later. So yeah, and I've been only buying the 3-packs, so I have like, so what's left in this Shaker Cup right now is, and 2 packs is what I have left. But you know, I really don't have the money, since I couldn't have a job because I was doing school full time, and now even in this day and age, I couldn't get a job, you know, and I really don't want to work in fast food and retail. That's just, you know. And even with my degree, a lot of people aren't using recording studios right now, and if they are recording, they're recording by themselves, you know. So, oh well, you know. But I'll get into how I want that to be solved later. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some of the tubs, because the tubs have like 14 servings, and I've been talking to my parents about that, you know, maybe getting, you know, some of it as part of a graduation present from college, which sounds really weird to, you know, get GFuel for a graduation present, but, you know, I'm fine with it because it'll make me more active to stream and stuff, and I'll talk about streaming a little bit later. But yeah, GFuel basically makes me more productive. That's the moral of the story. Okay, next I want to talk about is my new mic sound, I guess you could say. I still use the same mic that I have been using, and now I actually have an interface. It's a Focusrite, it's a Scarlett Focusrite 6i6, and it's the same interfaces they use at my school, so I kind of know how to work it. But for some reason it doesn't work with my computer how it works at school, and maybe that's because my computer is a Windows computer and the computers at school are Macs. But for some reason I couldn't figure it out because my mic cuts in and out from it, and I don't know what the problem is. So I mean, I'll probably have to like call one of my technical friends that come over and try to help me figure it out, because I can't figure it out. But I do have a new mic sound, which means I can have my mic farther away. So my mic, it's plugged into my computer, and on the settings within the computer I have noise suppression and echo cancellation, so that way there isn't a lot of background noise and there isn't really any echo. But I didn't have it up. I had it at 0 dB within the computer, and in OBS I would raise the dB up, but you would still hear this like humming sound of my computer in the background, and you know, some echoes and, you know, stuff running in the background. And the reason for that is because the noise suppression only works if the volume is raised within the computer, not OBS. So like if I raised it within the computer, if I raised it from 0 dB to 10 dB, right, the noise suppression would still be there and the echo cancellation would be there. But it only works for what the volume of the mic is, and since OBS is a different program and I had it raised in OBS, the noise suppression still acts like it's still gonna be at 0 dB. So now I don't have it raised in OBS at all, and I have it raised on my computer like plus 10 dB or plus 20 dB. So I can have my mic farther away and there will still be noise suppression and echo cancellation, you know. But it's still the same mic, you know, but at least I can have it farther away and I don't have to have it in my face like this, because I had it in my face like this, you know, and I would feel my breaths, you know, on my face, and you know. But anyway, I can have it farther away. Like I have my mic right here, and I could have it like right here, you know. I used to have it like right here, but now I can have it like right here, and you'll still be able to hear me fine. So yeah, that's great. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is some new series. I have a couple of video games lined up that I want to do series on, and these are series that aren't necessarily going to be streamed. Now, I think some video games are meant to be streamed, like Pokemon, you know, the story is spread out, you know, throughout the game, right? So it's easy to kind of just, you know, talk with chat, you know, just chill, kind of, you know, play Pokemon, catch Pokemon, be in some Pokemon battles and still interact with chat. But for like some like hardcore story-driven games, like for example, The Last of Us, you know, that's kind of story-driven. It's so hard to speak. But yeah, The Last of Us, it's so story-driven that it's better for a YouTube video, because then, you know, you don't have to worry about interacting with the chat, and you can kind of listen to the story and get, you know, a feel and get the immersion of the story, right? And also you could do, you know, editing skills. You can cut out stuff that's just boring, where you aren't talking, trying to figure out what to do next, stuff like that. And I have a couple video games lined up that I want to do videos for. I don't know exactly when they're going to come out, but hopefully soon. Also, I think co-op games are meant for recording too, because when you're doing co-op games, you're mostly talking to the other person you're playing with. You're not really talking to chat. And if you remember when I did We Were Here with Tyler, I kept yelling at Tyler to, you know, for him to stop talking, because we were streaming, he was talking to his chat, but I couldn't hear him because since he kept talking, I couldn't hear what was going on in the game, which I needed to hear what was going on in the game at that point. So yeah, I think co-op games are meant to be recorded, you know, meant to be as videos, so that way you don't have to worry about interacting with the chat and talking to the guy you're playing with. And I might have a co-op game coming out sometime in the near future, maybe distant future, I don't know. I haven't got all the details figured out, but hopefully it's sooner rather than later, and I think that would be cool. Next thing, now I'm getting into like the heavy hitters and stuff. So first of all, I want to bring back the webcam. You know, I haven't had webcam for like Renegade Platinum and stuff, And what kind of made me do this is the reactions, because sometimes I react like, holy shit, you know, but you don't, you know, and I stop talking, it's just like, I'm like, you know, stunned or shocked, and I'm like, but you really don't know that, so it's like I just stopped talking, right? But it's because I'm shocked and not saying anything. But you guys don't know that because you can't see my face, right? And I said that it's nice not to have a webcam, because that way, you know, I don't have to comb my hair, I could have my shirt off, I don't have to have any pants on, right? And to be honest, I've streamed a lot with my shirt off and with my pants off, because my room does get hot. Like, it doesn't get as hot as my room in the other house. My room on my other house would get like to 90 sometimes, 90 degrees. But, you know, I have an air conditioner now, so it's not that bad. And plus, now that I figured out the mic issues with noise suppression and echo cancellation, you can't hear, you know, my air conditioner going in the background, which is great, which I've tested and stuff. So yeah, which is great. But I want to bring back the webcam for future series, hopefully. Maybe not every series, but every now and then, you know. So yeah, I hope to bring the webcam back, and I hope you guys will like it, because you get to see my reactions when I'm shocked and stuff, you know. But yeah, I plan to bring the webcam back. So yeah, look forward to that. Next thing I want to talk about is the random foods / drinks video series. So that series, I kind of like grab, you know, snacks, you know, different snacks I've never tried, you know, from Walmart when I go to Walmart, or, you know, different kind of chips that I've never tried before. And I want to kind of bring that back. The reason I haven't been doing it is because I don't want to go to the store a lot, because believe it or not, I don't think stores are that safe, but I think fast food restaurants are safe, and I'll get to that in a moment. But I don't want to go to the store a lot because the virus is still out there. Even though, you know, for me, we're in phase 2, and even though there's phases, the virus is still out there. So I want to limit me going out as much as possible. But you probably still realize I still do, you know, food videos, fast food videos. And that's because I think they're safer. Because, one, you can go through the drive-thru, right? And you don't have to wear masks and gloves for, you know, an extended period of time. And second, when you go up to the drive-thru window, they have a piece of glass, you know, that goes down in front of their face, so they can, in just a little, you know, hole, to hand you your food. So I don't think it's that bad. But, you know, since we're in phases and stuff, I can go out, you know, a little bit more and just get like a bag of chips. I used to get them like every week, but maybe I'll do them every now and then, you know, not every week, but every now and then, get new flavored chips. And I've been looking at new flavored chips just online and stuff, and it's like I kind of know what I want to do next, so that will probably be out in a few days. And I want to make them more kind of like the GFuel trying videos, you know, maybe get a shot of the store I'm going to, then get a shot of me, you know, grabbing it, kind of like how I did with the GFuel, how I open my mailbox, grab the package, it's from GFuel, you know, put the ice in, put my cup down, put the ice in, put the water in, close the lid, stuff like that. So I want to kind of do it kind of like that with higher production instead of just me pressing record on my phone and recording it. You know, I kind of want to record it with this camera, you know, put some more editing into it, because the ones on my phone, I don't put any editing into it. But yeah, I want to bring back those videos. Holy shit, I'm so tired. We're almost done. Next thing to talk about, it's going to be a bigger one, and that's YouTube streaming and, well, YouTube streaming and Twitch streaming. So we're almost done with Renegade Platinum, of course, and, you know, I kind of want to make streaming into kind of like a side job, you know. Obviously, I'm not going to get paid unless I get, you know, bigger, you know, and I will get affiliated and hopefully partnered eventually. And then I'll get paid from advertisements being on my streams and stuff. And then on YouTube, I have to meet a certain requirement to get ads on my videos, which probably most of my videos would probably be demonetized, because I do swear a lot, you know. It's no surprise, I do swear a lot. So I probably, if I do get ads on my videos, probably most of my videos are going to be demonetized. But the thing is, I'm hoping that I can make streaming and YouTube, kind of like a side job, get just a little bit of income, because it's hard to get a job nowadays, and I talked about this earlier. It's hard to get a job nowadays with the certain status of the world, and I already said I don't want to work in retail, I don't want to work in fast food, and even though I graduated college and now I have a degree in digital audio engineering, no musicians or bands are recording because they're in quarantine, and if they do record, they're recording at home, and they know how to do it or whatever, So if I can turn streaming or whatever into kind of like a side job and get some income, that would be great. And now that I have more time, because I'm done with school, now that I have more time, I can put more time in the streaming, videos, editing, all that, as I said before. Now, what you guys have to do in order to do that is all you have to do is watch me, You don't have to donate, maybe, if I get ads, you watch the ads, that would help. If I get affiliated on Twitch, right, all you have to do is, just, watch me. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can donate. I do have a donate link in the description of this video, and it's also over on my Twitch. If you really want to support me, you can donate, but only donate if you want to. I'm not forcing you to donate. I don't want to force anyone to donate. And if you don't have money, but you want to donate, just don't donate. Just never make yourself broke just because you want to support me. And that goes for any other content creators on YouTube. Never put yourself out of pocket for someone. Just I'm not asking you to donate. All you have to do is just watch. And then if you watch, I'll get recognized, and people that actually have money and that can spare couple dollars or whatever, and they want to support me, they can. It's the option's always there. And if I get affiliated and you want to go an extra mile, you can subscribe for $5 a month or whatever. On YouTube, honestly, you don't have to do anything on YouTube. You just have to watch my videos, right, and basically subscribe. And then once I get to a certain point, ads will be on my YouTube videos, and then you don't have to donate, you don't have to pay for anything. YouTube's kind of free, and then if you watch my videos and if you watch the ads, then I'll get money from the ads. You basically don't have to do anything. So yeah, so I'm hoping I can turn YouTube and streaming into a side business. I hope I explained that alright. I'm not like begging for money. I don't ever want to do that because it's just not something I do. And I talked about this, if someone's paying for like my meal or something, I just don't like doing it. If I don't finish my meal, I feel, upset about it and mad at myself because it's like they paid for my meal but I didn't finish all of it, and all that. So I'm not forcing you to donate or anything. All you have to do is watch me, and that helps. Just watching me and just giving it a like on my YouTube videos or whatever, subscribing, that just helps me. And it's free. You don't have to do anything. So I'm hoping that clears some stuff up. The other thing I want to talk about is after I'm done with Renegade Platinum, I'm going to start streaming on YouTube. We got like 2 more Renegade Platinum streams, and I talked about streaming later this week. We're probably going to finish me Renegade Platinum later this week. I don't know how it's going to all go down. But after we're done with Renegade Platinum, and by done I mean kind of do everything that's easy to do, which means not the living decks, not a lot of grinding stuff for like money, not the battle frontier, stuff like that. I want to start streaming on YouTube because YouTube, I think, does a better job at recommending your streams to people than Twitch does. I think Twitch is an amazing platform, right? And it works for some people, but I want to stream on YouTube for at least a while and then maybe move over to Twitch later on. The thing is, with Twitch, when you want to look for a game, you have to type in the game, and for a small streamer like me, you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom. But since there's bigger streamers out there, you probably will click on one of the first streamers, that show up that are bigger, because you're probably, like them more people are in their chat, interacting, you know, with other people in chat and interacting with them, you know. And, you know, for YouTube, right, say if I was streaming Renegade Platinum on YouTube, right, it would be under the game Pokemon Platinum, obviously, right, and someone watched a Pokemon Platinum video or someone watched a Pokemon Renegade Platinum video earlier that day and I started streaming, I would most likely get recommended to them, you know, on their front page or in the recommended section next to their video, next to other videos, and it would show that I'm live now, and they're like, oh, this guy's streaming the same game I was watching earlier, let's, you know, see, you know, what he's doing, you know, and they'll most likely click on my stream, you know, and see, you know, I'm streaming the game, you know, I'm talking to people, you know, and everything, you know, and I think that's a better way to get noticed. And then once, you know, if I grow a community on YouTube, I might move over to Twitch later on, or just stay on YouTube, because a lot of people are on YouTube because YouTube's free and everything, you know, they really don't have to do anything. More people are on YouTube than Twitch, you know. So I want to start streaming on YouTube, but like everything that hasn't been finished, for example, Sacred Gold, we still need to do Battle Frontier, we still need to do Hidden Items, Living Decks, same with Renegade Platinum, Living Decks, Battle Frontier, stuff like that. Anything that involves grinding or whatever, and that was originally streamed on Twitch, will be streamed on Twitch. So if we want to go back to Sacred Gold and get all the hidden items, right, and I'm streaming on YouTube, I will do it over on Twitch because it was originally recorded on Twitch, right? Especially, and like stuff for like Sunshine or Wind Waker, that was originally on Twitch, so we're streaming on Twitch. But for any new series, they'll be on YouTube. So yeah, look forward to that. And I'm figuring out Streamlabs stuff and everything. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say for streaming. I think I covered everything for streaming at least. But yeah, okay. Next thing I want to talk about is Discord. So for Discord, I did a lot of updating for bot commands and roles on the Discord server and what they do. So if you want to join the Discord server, link will probably be on the screen like right here. You know, link is also in the description of this video to join my Discord server. All you have to do is click the link and you'll get an invite to the server, and all you have to do is join, you know. And Discord is an easy way to interact and know what I'm doing. On Discord, there's a notification that goes out every time I upload a video, so you'll get notified when I upload a video, you know. I also post a message every time I'm streaming, and I'll post like what platform and give you a link. So if I'm streaming on YouTube, I'll give you a YouTube link. If I'm streaming on Twitch, I'll give you a Twitch link to my channel, you know, stuff like that. And also on the Discord, it's an easy way to interact with me. I'm usually always on Discord. I always have Discord open every time I am on my computer, you know. I also check Discord, you know, periodically on my phone if I'm not near my computer. So Discord is an easy way to interact with me. Also on my Discord, you could give me video ideas, you could give me food videos ideas, like, hey, how about you go to Taco Bell and try, you know, this drink that, you know, you never tried before, right? And, you know, if you give me a food idea and I've like, you know, I've already tried it or whatever, I'll be like, hey, you know, I've already tried this, here's the video link if you want to check it out. Maybe I could try something else, you know. So you could give me, you know, video ideas and maybe some new series ideas, you know, to do, you know, maybe like daily vlogs or, you know, driving talks, or I don't know, podcast ideas, I don't know, just kind of whatever you want to do. And you can also give me video games suggestions that I could play, you know, next time on stream or after I'm done with what I'm streaming right now, you know. So Discord is just an easy way to interact with me. But yeah, I've updated a lot of the bots, updated most of the roles, so it's a lot cleaner, because I originally created the Discord and my senior year of high school, and I spent most of my senior year, instead of actually doing my work, I've actually spent most of my senior year programming bots for Discord and creating a Discord server and creating roles that really aren't necessary. So I deleted some of the roles and created new roles, so it's a lot cleaner, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, Discord is the easy way to give me ideas for future videos, give me suggestions for games that you want to see me play in the future, you know, and interact with me directly. So yeah, you can join the Discord server, Link is on the screen right here. Then there's also a link in the description below that you can join the Discord. So yeah, I hope to see you in the Discord. Okay, we're finally to our last topic, and it's an easy topic to talk about, and that is Twitter and Instagram. So I do have a Twitter and I do have an Instagram. The link in every description, every video description, they're linked in the description, but I really don't talk about them because I really don't use them that much. But they are in the description. I'll put a link on the screens here to my Twitter and my Instagram, and they're also in the description of this video. They're also linked on my Twitch channel. But I want to talk about using Twitter and Instagram more, mostly to notify people when I'm going live. You know, I want to use Twitter as a place, you know, I see a lot of content creators saying, you know, good morning, you know, guys, you know, time to grind, you know, this video will be up later today, I'm gonna record these videos, you know, and then, you know, I'll be streaming later today, keep an eye out for that. And I want to do that for kind of Twitter and Instagram, you know. I kind of want to be able to interact with you guys on Twitter and Instagram, you know, just, you know, by DMs and stuff, you know. Obviously, if a lot of people start DMing me on Twitter and Instagram, I won't obviously be able to get to everyone, but I'll try my best. It's the same with YouTube comments. I try to keep updated on my YouTube comments and respond if, you know, if I could respond to it or whatnot, you know. Sometimes I just heart it because there's no reason to have a response to it, you know. But for Twitter and Instagram, I want to let you guys know when I'm going live on my Twitter and Instagram. So like for Instagram, I'll put up a little story, you know, of me zooming in on my screen or whatever, saying streaming now, you know, and then a link, you know, or swipe up, you know, to see me stream either on YouTube or Twitch, you know. And then on Twitter saying, hey, you know, I'm streaming now here, and then put a link, and then, you know, have the link go to my stream or whatever. So I'll probably start doing that for Twitter and Instagram. I want to be using those more, and since I want to make streaming and YouTube kind of like a side job, I think it's better to use it that way, because some people follow my Twitter just because, and some people follow my Instagram just because, you know, a lot of my real life friends follow my Instagram, but they don't know I stream, because I never post on there that I'm streaming or anything, you know? So I kind of want to do that. So, yeah, that's kind of like all I want to talk about, really. I hope it explained everything, and one more time, my Twitter and Instagram are on the screen now. They're also in the description below, so you can go there and follow me if you want. I'm not forcing you or anything. But yeah, that's it for this update video. Hopefully I explained everything as well as it could, and hopefully it all makes sense to you. It's very late, so I know I stuttered a lot, and you know, I just hope everything makes sense to you. But I got everything off my chest, and I feel a lot better now. But I'm gonna be up for a couple more hours editing this video, since I want to get it out today. So hopefully this GFuel works. But yeah, yeah, I plan to put more time in the streaming and stuff. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys all next time, either on stream or in a video. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.